Hello, my name is Intan Dewi from Diploma 4 Medical Laboratory Technology. I will make a video storytelling. The title is The Disease Hydronephrosis Grade 1 Sinistra. Choose the theme number 1 because this theme is about the patient or experience. The experience of the patient I choose to tell me is that the patient remember clearly the occurrence. This patient easily I get like the near me, my family, neighbor, a close friend. Choose a patient who has completely recovered from his illness. Make sure that the patient to choose from really wants to tell him about his experience. Don't force the patient if you don't want to share their experience. Also, be sure when wandering to the patient is not busy. Give a comfortable place when you are telling a story together with the patient. The story of his experience can I tell you more detail when knowing personally with the patient in question. The disease suffered by the patient should be clear, and surely the healing is also clear. The condition of the patient is a disease with symptoms on healing process. The healing process of each patient is different. All healing depends on the patient's own spirit, and also certainly depend on his worship of the Lord. Give motivation and encouragement to patient to apply his health lifestyle. Patient has been suffering from the disease Hydronephrosis Grade 1 Sinistra. This hydronephrosis grade 1 sinistra is a kidney swelling disease due to urine build-up, wherein urine cannot flow from the kidneys to the bladder. This condition generally occurs in one of the kidneys, but does not close the possibility of occurring in both kidneys at once. This condition can be experienced by everyone of all ages. Not causing the possibility also happens to one of my family members. Called it a patient with the initial S. The patient S was in the past year, precisely 2019, of experience of very serious illness. This disease affects one of the digestive tract that is kidney. The patient S has symptoms of abdominal pain such as dying for poop or dying for pee. Is also painful. This symptom is suffered from for 1 day. The patient feels anxious and afraid when these symptoms arise. Then the patient decides to be checked into the hospital to know his diagnosis. The patient checked in the hospital precisely in a polyurology. The result is a patient as experiencing the disease hydronephrosis grade 1 sinistra. Thus, in the urinary tract there are deposits or rock not yet known clearly. It was also a patient feeling shock and a little sad. The patient immediately saw the doctor for consultation about this illness accompanied by diagnosis result. The doctor gave the patient a hold. Thus, the healing process is a two-choice, namely by action or removing deposit or rocks, the way surgery, or given medication gradually. The most precious and quick choice for healing is actually the first choice. Then the patient is thinking of the right option. Patient S negotiate with his family first. After thinking, the patient maturity selects the second option of administering the drug gradually. Patients choose to gradually give medication because the patient is afraid to do surgery. the patient is not mentally prepared if performing occur with surgery action. Then the patient told the doctor about his choice. The doctor also does not impose the patient's will. Then the patient was prescribed medication. Actually, deposit or rock contained in the kidney duct can be lost or melting by drinking a lot of water. Since the beginning of the patient rarely drink water. Therefore, this is hydronephrosis grade 1 sinistra. This patient healing process is for 2 weeks, and now the patient has recovered total and diligent drink of water. The patient S is not already referred to as a longer patient unless it is called a regular person. So, if you want to live healthy and not exposed to a serious disease, do a healthy lifestyle by eating nutrition food and drink a plenty of water. And don't forget to sport. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.